Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
How are you feeling today?
Yeah, good, great.
Good. Welcome to the workshop today. Now, before we start doing any activities, the first ever activity, you will find on your table, okay, I placed there, word search, okay? And there, underneath there are a few words, all right? Now, so you will be in charge of looking for the words on this side.
Okay.
And you will be in charge of the word search find for this one, and you will find the words here. And we will see who will find it the fastest. Whoever find the fastest, don't start first. Whoever find it first will get a prize. All right?
Okay.
Okay. So can you understand the what you need to do? Okay. You can start 1, 2, 3.
This music. No concentrate. 其實係唔語言，好高音就。这个声音很像介绍员菠萝抽找不到，他故意的。我觉得是真的在看我，在看你。
还很多横的。你都很快。
好了，Yes.
Oh, you finished.
Yes. So fast. Yeah.
Okay, see who is the second one. See who is the second person who finished. Oh, okay.
Can you stop the music, please?
Okay, congratulations to the first person. Okay. Okay, later on, I will give you. Oh, okay. I thought give you later. I will give you now. Okay. Okay, first prize, I will give you 100 plus.
Thank you.
Second prize,
Thank you.
this one.
Thank you. Prize.
Later, I'll give you a secret prize. Okay, so don't worry, everybody will get something today. Hopefully not just the prizes, but what you will learn today.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, now, so welcome to today's workshop, which is about dynamic presentation. Okay, my name is Dorothy Ting. So a little bit about myself. Yeah, so I am born in Cebu, Sarawak. Okay, born and raised Cebu, Sarawak. I'm passionate about teaching, training, and impacting people's lives.
Wow.
Okay, I find out that I really like teaching only when I am in Form 6. Before that, I thought I hate teaching. But somehow after Form 6, I went to teach part-time and found out I really love teaching. But I love to teach older people, not small kids. Okay, now I'm also a certified trainer. Alright, I graduated in 2019 with a Masters of Education, but more of Education Administration. I also graduated in 2013 with a Bachelor of TESOL. TESOL, anybody know what is TESL or not? This one, a lot of people don't know, but those who know, they know. It's teaching English as a second language. So I am trained to be an English teacher. Before I worked, now I'm working in Methodist Peeling Institute after my graduation until today. But before that, I worked in various public local schools as part-time. So I experienced the local schools, how they are and all these things. But in Methodist Peeling Institute, I have been teaching a lot of English and a lot of effective communication. That's why I feel I also like to teach about presentation. Okay, so any questions so far about anything?
For your bachelor's of TESL, apart from teaching, what else can we do after this degree?
After graduating from this one? Oh, there's a lot of things that we can do. Firstly, yes, you are taught to become a teacher, but we have people who graduated and they work as a DJ in a radio company. They can become marketing also, because in our course we major in teaching English, minor in teaching literature, but there's also one course where they train us whole semester. We have to do a lot of acting, monologue lah, dialogue lah, tribal dance lah, all kinds of things. So even if we go into acting, also can. So a lot of things can do also. So any more questions?
How about education administration is about what?
This one is about basically how to run a school. The HR, the money, and then basically the governmental system of a school. Even like we also learn like what is university, how to run a university, the different departments and all these things. So it's all about administration. So it's a little bit different from this one, but it's quite different. I did this long distance, but it was not very easy because but it was this one, thank God I graduated before COVID. Yes, otherwise it will be even more difficult, but so far still okay. So now that you know more about me, what about you? Okay, now so you can use your paper just now also. I want you to think, you don't need to think about your name now. I want you to introduce yourself, take turns to introduce yourself. You talk about your name, your current job, and why do you join this training. Okay, so I give you about, I think, 3 minutes to prepare.
The music on again.
No, I find a nicer music, not so kamjong one. 3 minutes very fast. Okay lah.
Okay, we finish I think.
Oh, very fast, because the music speed you up, right? Yeah. Okay, can we start with, I think you can start first.
Okay, do I need to stand up?
Yes, please.
My name is Betty.
Okay.
I am a marketer for a social media platform in Cebu, based in Sarawak. So, because I'm a marketer, so I have to always present on behalf of my company. So the reason I'm joining this training is because I want to learn more about presentation skills and also improve my English speaking and anything that connected to presentation, so that I can do my job more effectively and close more sales through a good presentation skills. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Good, thank you. Okay, come to the next one.
My name is Angela. So my current job is I am the lecturer for Methodist Billy Institute. And why I want to join this training, because I want to enhance my presentation skill, and also want to learn more about how to do the presentation. Okay, thank you.
Okay, good, thank you.
My name is Joey.
Oh, hi.
I'm a fresh graduate. So I have no direction what to do, and I'm still seeking for a job. But I'm interested to become DJ. The problem is I'm not a good speaker, so I hope that I come here I can learn something about the skill.
Interesting. Hopefully the things that you learn can apply somewhat to the things that you want to do. Okay, now I want you to also think about this one. What are some struggles that you face when preparing or doing a presentation?
Many.
Can you share?
Do I have to stand up?
No.
I always go blank when I'm presenting. Like I prepare a lot of things, but the next second, I suddenly don't know where I am. Then I have to look at the note or look at the PowerPoint again to pick up where I am. So I always go blank. Yeah.
Okay.
And sometimes I just couldn't recall what I want to say, even though I remember I prepared the day before. So yeah, that was my biggest struggle. And I always got panic attack. I feel very nervous. That happened before I start. But once I begin, normally I'll be fine. But how to settle the anxiety before? Yeah, so that was my biggest struggle.
Yeah, that is a very important point, how to deal with that. That's very common. So feel okay. Tell yourself it is okay. Okay? What about you? What struggles do you face?
I think I don't know how to start to prepare for the for the presentation. Yeah, because I have many ideas, but I don't know how to start. What point? Yeah.
Very good. Okay, very common also. What about you?
For me, when preparation may be okay, but for presentation part, especially when I face with adults especially, I scared when they throw a question to you and I don't know how to answer. Then I will be like, wow, so nervous or how that kind of struggle.
So yeah, when especially adults, they throw you question and they look very senior, and then they look at you again, expect you to give answer. Very scary, right? Very common. Okay. So now, before we continue, we have to understand a little bit of session rules. All these things that you have mentioned, we will actually go through and touch base on all the things that you have mentioned, whether it is how to prepare, whether it is to deal with your nerves, and how to deal with different people when they answer questions. Okay, so during this session, we want everybody to put your phones in silent mode, okay, and keep your phones away so that you are able to focus better, okay. Silent mode so that it doesn't bother other people. Alright, and if you urgently need to answer calls, I'm sure I know all of you have urgent matters, sometimes really need to answer too. Okay, you can do so, but please do it outside. Alright, and then we want to be on time. Every time you finish the break, come back on time, and because we want to respect each other's time here. Alright, any questions? No. Okay, and lastly, enjoy yourselves. Alright, so we want to start with watching this video first. Okay, there will be 2 videos that you will be watching. Okay, we watch the first one first, and then you experience and see how you feel when you watch this video. How do you feel? You look a bit confused. Now, express how do you feel right now?
Boring.
Very boring, right? Falling asleep, right? What else?
End of the world. So dark.
Right. Anything to see or not?
No.
No, right. It's just dark, right? And then it's just continuous like this, right? Now, let me show you the second one. Nobody here. So you see, just this one, how do you feel? Exciting, right?
Dizzy also.
Dizzy also. What else?
Scary or
Now your faces all very bright. Your eyes are all looking here, right? Eyes also
very
bigger.
Awake,
Very awake, right?
Very awake. Get ready.
Get ready to scream. Now, so you see, the things that you are experiencing, actually in reality, a good presentation and a not very good presentation is just like the two train rides that you see and experience just now. First one, all straight only, right? Then the second one, going up already. Go down again. So you are taken along the ride, right? Wow, you keep your eyes on it. Wow, go up already. Oh, go down already. There are ups and downs. Then ups and downs, different levels also, right? So a good presentation is also like this. It will help you to kind of feel like this also. Okay. Now, so that's why we want to learn more about dynamic presentation. Okay. So now, so I want you guys to each have work together. Okay. Three of you can discuss. Okay. Let me give you. Okay, there are two marker pens here. Okay, on one side of your flip chart, you will have to write down what is a boring presentation. Okay, on the other side, you will write down the words that you can describe of a very good presentation. And then, if you cannot find the words, some of the words you have seen in your word search there, you can use the words here also. Okay, so you have, I will give you about 5 minutes. Okay, and then you think about the presentations that you have encountered before. Good ones, you write at the ones about good ones. If there are boring ones, what other ways that you feel those presentations are not good? Those words you list down. Now, don't continue do. Okay, you list down and then you discuss. Okay, you can separate.
So, 不好 boring is good 它是 good 那我们不是 bad 先 bad 就好了 bad 就写多写一个不要排了不是 sorry 恐惧心 This is open.
there's no interruption， 不会嘎哒嘎哒这样，顺顺的。
好的啦，
好的。
很 smooth 这样。
Yes, very very smooth.
monotone 就是来，那个是 monotone，像那个做手车一样。
啊。
好了，inside 富士里那边就可以写了吗？写了哈。Visual 写了吗？写了，9、8、16个，还17个。
No need to use all.
OK，
You can come up with your own one if you have any.
OK， 第9，talkative，OK，gossiping，是啊，也是很多啊。
哦，那个讲离婚的事情。
那个上次你有做。
Can you say something like not say things that are not related 咯？
这故事去配合的，他那个是故意的。
有些人喜欢听，有些人不喜欢。
是啊，你不喜欢听。离题的英文是 out of topic。bad body language 也可以啊 bad body low tone 看现在全部拿出来讲就是 monotone 的是language 啊不是 language 啊LAN 变成的听那个是很背的是arrogant 很骄傲讲话怎么 spell 不知道
是 proud 啦。
proud 所以不是 spell only very proud 然后
后面你
老师没有讲题目为什么
Are you done? It seems like you guys are done.
Yeah, is it enough?
Yes. Okay. Okay. Wow. It seems like you guys are very good.
OK，
Can you send one person to help you hold the paper? The other person explain.
Yeah, I'll hold the paper.
One person explain the bad one. One person explain the good one.
Zoe will hold the Betty will hold the paper. Okay. You will stay in the front.
Yeah. Please come up here.
Hold paper.
Okay.
So for the back presentation, the first one is boring. Very boring and feel sleepy. And then confusing, maybe the topic, the content is confused, don't know what to talk about. And disorganized, maybe jump here, jump there. This is not interesting. Very boring, not interesting, and then uninspiring. Maybe the story is not motivate. Yeah. And then unprepared, maybe the trainer not prepared well. And repetitive.
Yeah.
Maybe the content is the repeat one. And then monotonous is the tone, maybe one tone only. Yeah. And gossiping, maybe the trainer like to ask talk about others, ask the details for others. And out of topic, maybe the trainer not relate to the topic. And bad body language, keep on scratching head. No eye contact.
And then the speaker feel proud.
Very good.
Yeah, so these are all about the bad presentation.
Okay, now for the good one.
For the good one, we have energetic. The trainer seems like full of energy to do the training. And the engaging is got the interaction with the participant. Okay? And then informative is like give something new, ask the participant and then let them learn something new. Okay? Insightful, extra information probably based on the experience and so on and so forth. So it's like maybe the trainer will give the case studies or like that. So that is like more interesting. Interactive, got Q&A, something like that. So persuasive, sort of like the way that the trainer or the speaker try to deliver is more like convincing that kind. Visual is like using the pictorial kind of things or picture so that it's not boring rather than all the words there. And then memorable is like you can ask them to share something, perhaps share something, events or incidents. Probably it's like can help the participant to understand better also. And then seamless is smooth presentation, not like ERO like that without preparation. Organized, especially I think for presentation the thing is you have to measure which one is important at first, then you have to mention first, then followed by second and third, not like jump here and there. That. And then video, for me, this is a very good methods that you can use in presentation because you can do a lot of activity, you can ask participants to do something also based on the video. So it's a very good method for me. And last one is non-verbal cues. It's like the facial expression, gesture, all these things have to control, have to engage with the participant. Especially if we do the presentation, we only like look at the wall, then the participant is like feel that you are not concerned about the
Not interested.
not interested to listen.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for holding the paper.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, please have a seat. Okay, so all the things that you have presented are very true. So you see, that's why would learning to present well benefit different people? Because some people will think like, hey, any graduate will know how to present. Like fresh graduate, do you have to do presentation for your assignment?
Yes.
Yes. Do you know how to present?
Maybe not professional one.
So there are ways that we can still enhance ourselves, right? So presentation skills are very useful, not just in studies. So you see here, the different benefits will be, you can have effective persuasion. Like you said that you do some kind of marketing. So all this, how you engage with the people, the way you talk, it will also be from a way of presentation also. You learn that also. Networking opportunities. When you are able to present well, people will be like, wow, who is that? I want to know them. So it can be a networking opportunity as well. Other than that, you will also develop strong leadership because as a leader of a company or any leader, you have to communicate your goals, your vision to people, especially when there are new projects or new things happening in your company. Then, of course, you improve your public speaking skills and then your career advancement. Because when you upgrade in your company, you will go into more leadership positions. When you go into more leadership positions, sometimes your company will send you, oh, you are Chinese. Like now Sarawak, you are Chinese. I have business in China. Can you go and present what we are doing in China or not? So you have to prepare a presentation. So those are career advancements that you can have when you learn and be able to present. Because honestly, there are some places, those older people, because of their background, sometimes they don't have the opportunity to learn. So when they are able to learn, then they are able to present, then companies can send them to different places to talk about their companies. Okay, so now this is our learning outcome. So let us help me to read this.
Okay.
Upon completion of this program, participants should be able to design the content of a presentation.
Number 2.
Demonstrate stage presence that sustains attention.
And
Use presentation aids effectively.
okay, so what you will learn throughout this will be, yes, here, the first one, you will first learn to design the contents of a presentation, then demonstrate stage presence. Later on I'll explain more. Then use presentation aids effectively. Okay, you will learn what is presentation aids. And then, can you help me to read these? Assessment
Criteria, threshold assessment criteria by way of demonstration.
Very good. So, threshold assessment criteria by way of demonstration. Now, so what will we be looking at today? So module 1, we will be looking at the structure of presentation. How do you design the structure of your presentation? Okay. Second module will be stage presence. How do you stand? How do you face people? All the non-verbal ones. Some of you mentioned already just now. Module 3 will all be about presentation aids. Different kinds of presentation aids. One thing that we know is slides, right? Other than slides, interacting with the slides. There are a lot of other things in presentation aids that we can use to help us in our presentation. Okay, so we come to the first module. Okay, now we want to look at the importance of designing the structure of your presentation. Now, just now in the beginning when I asked you guys to share, Angela, you shared that, many ideas, don't know where to start designing or start to plan for your presentation. This will be your answer. So, this one. Now, why do we need to know how to design the structure of a presentation? Because the structure is the outline of your presentation. It's like the backbone of your presentation. Your topic, what are your main ideas? What are the main things that you have in your presentation, and how do you organize them? This helps you to plan for your presentation. This also provides a framework of the development of your content. Okay, a lot of times you prepare presentation, what to put inside, what to put inside. So when you decide on the structure, that is the framework already. And then this will help you to, when you are planning, helps to make sure you have the appropriate amount of content. Some people ask, how many slides? Some people ask, how much content? So I will always say, it kind of depends. Later on, I'll let you know more. Okay, why it depends? What are the contents? Okay, when you have a structure, it also helps to make sure that you don't go out of topic. Like just now, when you were saying bad presentation, some of them out of topic. Some people here, they talk about their auntie, uncle story. They never come back one. You like that kind of presentation or not? Don't like, right? You sit there, listen to them, but don't know what they're saying. Out of topic. We don't like that. So we also, when we have the structure, we will also make sure it will not go out of topic. Now, so when you start to prepare your presentation, firstly, this is very, very important. You need to first determine what is the purpose of your presentation. What is the presentation for? Is it to present yourself at the interview? Is it to talk to stakeholders? Is it to tell your vision to the people? Is it to tell a story? What is your purpose? Is it to motivate people to do something? So you need to determine what is the purpose. Then determine who is your target audience. Who are you going to talk to? Business leaders? Young people? Old people? People who retire already? What kind of people are you talking to? What people you want to attract? That is also your target audience. Then also, what is the length of time that you are given for your presentation? So all this will kind of determine and give you, it's like a compass for your designing of your presentation, designing of the structure. So far, any questions? Okay, So you see, purpose of presentation, it can be business proposal, it can be sales report, event report, all these are used in the companies. It can be, maybe just like you go to TED Talk, you want to start a movement for change. So what kind of presentation? What is the purpose of your presentation? Then also, who are your target audience? They are adults or the public, open to the public. Are you talking to young people or children in the school? Or are they business leaders? So when you have different target audience, you have different strategies to engage them. You also will determine what are the things you put inside your presentation. Then, what is the length of time? Maybe you are only given 5 to 10, 15 minutes only. Maybe you have 30 minutes, like in a meeting. Or you are given time to share something. Maybe you have a very good research that a university wants. So they want you to present your research for 1 hour or more. So you see, what kind, how much time are you given? So it will kind of determine what are the things that you can put in, you cannot put in. So this will be your compass. Alright, so first task, very fast. Now, let's say I give you a scenario. Your company sends you and a few colleagues to join an event. When you guys are back, you are required to prepare to present for 15 minutes about what the event is about. And you have to report back to the rest of your office. That means that they will open up a meeting. Then in the meeting, you have to present what is the event about. Now, I want you guys to discuss. It's not very simple. What is the purpose of this presentation? Who is your target audience? What is the amount of time you are given to present? Okay, what are the areas that you possibly need to cover? This one, very simple. I think about 2 or 3 minutes should be enough. Okay, discuss with in your group and determine all these things. Yes?
May I know what is the event? It's about the company.
It's like, let's say they send you to KL to join an event, let's say an opening ceremony of a new university, for example. So you can guess possibly what kind of things will be inside. Possible things that you need to include. Yeah, some of this, the answer is there already. Yeah.
Amount of time 15分钟。就是说，你认识就可就是准备着，有可能就不是马上，就是这样，准备的话，可能要把所有的 information 就 is like prepare report 加 presentation，大致上就是这样。
Okay, I think you guys are ready. Very good. Okay, Zoe, can you share what is the purpose? Do you think is this presentation?
The purpose of this presentation, I think, is to report on the event.
Yeah.
Yeah. So perhaps can be related to company, business or whatsoever. Yeah.
Yeah. Who is the target audience, Angela? Who is the target audience here?
It's the company employees.
Yeah. So you see here, it says the rest of the office, right? The employees. Okay. What is the time given?
50 minutes.
Okay, 50 minutes, very good. What are the areas that you think possibly that they will need to cover?
Report.
Yes, they need to report. Report, can you guess about what? When they go to an event.
They need to note down all the important points.
Important points. Okay. Maybe possibly it's a company related, they might have to work together. Very good. So those are the rough ideas of what this one would be, the things that you need to report. Okay, very good. So this one is just to give a rough idea how you determine all these things. Now, so the basic structure, later on I'll give you a handout, okay, of the full structure with the form that you can fill in. But basic structure, yes, first in your presentation you do have to prepare an introduction, okay, introduction to lead the people, okay. You have to give a first impression, there's an opening that attracts people, okay. Then you lead people, just like just now in the train lead you, go up and go down, they lead you. So you lead people into your topic. From some people, they very busy, come down and they sit down, you lead them into what you are going to talk about. Okay? And then the body part, okay, we will discuss more of this later, because here you will have to decide what are the several areas that you will require to include inside your presentation. It needs to be informative, have to have the information that people possibly will need or will be interested in. And then also, lastly, you also have a conclusion. You open already, of course you have to close. Okay, so that one will be the conclusion, where you can summarize and possibly end with an encouraging note. So you see, opening, many types of opening that you can use. How do you want to start your presentation?
Hi, good morning.
That is a very typical one. Classic. Open with the introduction. Hi, my name is what? That is very classic, right? This one is very classic. But some people, there are other strategies. Open with the hook. Hook is something. It's like when you go catch fish, right? You throw the hook out, whoosh, and then catch it, right? So they will throw something interesting to attract the people. Then everybody's like, whoosh.
For example?
Maybe a funny story or a video, or they say something that like, wow, go cheeky you. Then it's like, what you said that thing? They said, oh, continue to listen.
I remember Joel Osteen, one of my favorite preacher. He preached he got the largest church in the US. He always started his preaching with a funny joke. Even a cold joke. Everyone just laughed. A very stupid joke also. So that one is considered open with a hook.
Yes. So like for him, possibly every time he established his style, it's a start with a joke, right? So whenever he starts to talk, everybody right, they sit down and wait already. Okay, that's a joke. So that is also a kind of a hook. Yes.
If my Jacko in the school, do you think it's good for those Jacko to start lecturing or teaching, opening with a hook and offer with a joke?
What do you think, Zoe?
I think depends. It depends.
Cannot every time start with jokes.
Why?
Not enough joke.
Not serious.
Not serious.
Yeah. It depends on what kind of situation. Yes.
What do you think, Angela?
Yeah, same with Betty.
It kind of depends, right? Depends on what?
If like jobs or this kind of hope perhaps is not like lecture or during class, maybe perhaps like competition or workshop outside the lecture or teaching hours, maybe can doing something like this.
Do you think their answers satisfy you?
Yeah, I like Zoe's answer.
Okay, so yes, this is true that it kind of depends. That's why we say it kind of depends. That's why you see there are so many types of opening. It depends, and also what does it depend? It depends on the content. Depends on what you are going to say. Like just now you also say that maybe for class you want it to be serious. You cannot open with a joke, right? The next part, the principal give you a list of students you had to punish. You start with a joke. Cannot, right? So you see, it kind of depends. Okay. So you also can begin with a captivating visual, an interesting picture. You can also ask a what if question. This one is like some people, let's say they want to bring up a very new idea. They will say, imagine what if the world is green? What if something like this? They want you to, they captivate you. You start to stop and you start to think. Wow, they hook you already. And then you can also use the word imagine. So you see, this one is kind of related also. Then you can also use the power of silence. Sometimes silence quite interesting. Very noisy. You suddenly stand in front and then you stop there. You will just die down, and everybody will keep quiet and just look at you. So that is also one technique, but also it depends. So it kind of depends. So that's why we have to see who are the people that we are talking to. Like you say, some teachers the bunch of class monkeys. You stand there very silently, they continue to be monkeys. Cannot, right? So it kind of depends. Yes.
So how to deal with monkeys?
Monkeys, then you have to find things that attract them.
Banana.
You have to find their banana.
So
don't think wrongly.
Don't think wrongly. Which opening will be good for monkeys?
Monkeys, you have to understand the monkeys first. You have to understand what captures the heart of the monkeys.
For the first class?
For the first class, normally, based on my experience, I have taught in Sacred Heart.
Wow!
Yes, and then especially Form 4, after they finish Form 3, they turn into monkeys in Form 4, then they turn to men again in Form 5. So yes, those are monkeys. So you really have to kind of understand what attracts them. But normally for the first class, based on my experience, they don't know you, so they want to know whether you are lion or you are monkey with them or what. So normally first class, you can use the power of silence. You go in, no need rotan also, can you stand there? They know you are there. They're curious to see whether you are lion or not first. Then they will keep quiet. Then you can continue. So you see, it kind of depends. Sometimes if you try to silence already, it doesn't work. Of course, have to quickly change already. So you see all kinds of opening, and sometimes for certain talks that you give, especially if you are giving talk about certain things, you can use facts. Okay, let's say some people they give talk about environment, then they give the world how many billion how many forests broken down, all these things. So the facts will shock people, especially when it's shocking facts. Okay, and then is this working? Okay, then after that, there is an opening which attracts people. Then comes to your introduction. So you see just now the classic one is to introduce yourself, but the more modern one, you attract people, then only you start with your on introduction. Welcome your audience, introduce yourself, okay? Then you can capture their attention, and then these are just basic guidelines, which when you plan, you can think of these ways. Do you want to use this way to start? Do you want to use this to lead people into what you are going to talk to? What is your goal? A lot of people, they need to know the goal. Then they will continue to listen, whether that is something that is relevant to them or not. Okay? Give a quick guideline or outline of your presentation. Where is your path? Where are you going? What direction are you going? And then provide instructions for how to ask questions if appropriate for your situation. When in a workshop, of course, you open up for questions. Like though some they can be rude, like just now you say. In the beginning, like the session rules, you can put a rule there and say that you want to respect each other, or keep to the topic. You can put it there, so that if they really ask very rude questions again, you refer back. See, please, we have said before, we want to respect each other. So you can do that also. Okay, that is also to prevent those people. There are difficult cases out there. Yes.
Those instructions, is it good to go verbal or written out?
Now,
how to ask questions?
Now I would say, okay, now I want to see what you would think.
What does Zoe think?
You mean whether verbal or
instructions, whether written out or verbalize, speak it out, right?
For me, instruction you have to be black and white, to print out, and then stick somewhere like obvious, so that they can always remember that.
What kind of instruction? Every instruction all print out?
No lah, it's like do's and don'ts.
So you mean the rules?
Yes, the rules. And then, because they will forget, so you have to use a proper way to that one, deliver it.
What do you think? Instructions, to have to write down or have to speak it out?
I think just like Joey, write out for the one of the paper, and then you stick here, so that everyone can see.
Do you think they're satisfied? Does it answer your question?
I think so, yes.
Now I think there are
Print out, right?
there are two ways. One refers to the rules, like respect each other lah. Listen when teacher is speaking, that kind of thing lah. Okay, you print it out, put that. Now, let's say it is instructions that you give. Let's say you are organizing a workshop, you are doing a presentation. You want to ask the participants to do something. So those kind of instructions, I would advise that one, yes, you have to type it out, display it somewhere, and you have to say it out. But when you say out, you say it one by one. If you say it too fast, some people, they haven't get it. Then you start, then the music starts already. Like just now, oi, what's happening? And then let's say you only say out, but you don't write there. Some people just come back from the toilet. Hey, what's happening? So we will say that it's better two ways. One, you write it out somewhere, either on the slide or on the handout or the book that's given, or on the book that's given, and you say it out also. Okay. So now, then after that, conclusion. How can you do conclusion? This is all planning. Conclusion, you can use these different strategies. Summarize the key points. Okay, repeat the main messages. Okay, sometimes you can present a call to action, or you tell a story to the end. Okay, give a rhetorical question. This one is just a question that try to activate people to think a bit more. You can use a powerful quote also, especially by somebody who is very influential, and you can also acknowledge the other people that probably are the ones that inspire you to give the presentation that you have given. Now, how do you decide what to put, the contents into the presentation? So, first thing is, first thing you have to decide what is your topic. Okay, the topic. Then it would be more advisable is to plan what are the main sections or the main categories of things that you need to talk about. Okay, let me give you some examples. So you see, let's say just now you say you are working in a company that creates products. Let's say your company is having a new product. The company is launching a new product. So you have to give a presentation. So the categories that you have to talk about will be, what are the features of the new product? For example, new handphone. New handphone, your company, you have to present about the new product. What are the features of the new handphone? Benefits of buying the new handphone? What are the market positioning? Okay, let's say it is, that's why it kind of depends on what is the type of presentation. If it is a project update or status reports, you need to include progress, challenges, next steps of a project. If it is business proposal, the business case, what are the outcomes, what are the benefits. If it is training and workshops, many topics, right? Okay, so that one you kind of have to see how long, that's why we said, how long is your training? How long is your training? Then can you identify main topics or not, main categories or not? Then you choose how many. In longer time, you can have more main topics. You have less, then you can less main topic, yes.
Sorry,
yeah.
Just saw the word internal training, external. I was just wondering if there made any difference.
Internal training and external.
Internal training. Just wonder if there's any difference.
Oh, internal training normally refer.
For the way we do. We do it differently for internal and external.
Oh, okay.
Just out of curiosity.
Yeah. Now, internal training, because internal training normally is you do training for people in your company, right? Employees. So when you make slides, I mean, in terms of design, not really that relevant. That is up to you. But let's say you put the content inside. Let's say you give examples. You know the employees, right? You know a lot of examples. If those that are related to your topic, you can put inside, because let's say you are conducting a training about customer service, and then you know cases of customer service in your company where there might be complaints. So you can include those as case scenarios for them to examine. But for external training, because you don't know them, it can be more general. Include different scenarios that might cover their background. So probably that would be what I would advise. Do you think that helped you?
Yeah, it really.
Yeah.
It does understand this point.
So it kind of depends on, like, that's why we say the audience.
The audience are very important.
Who are they? So what can you include? So what can you include? Not just the topic. The topic, yes. Topic can be, if internal, you know, kind of know what they need. Because those are people that you know. External, you don't know. So probably can only choose the main one that most general people would encounter. Okay. Any more questions? No, Okay. We come to the task 2. Now, let's say example. Your company is launching a new product. Okay, let me give you the handouts. Now, in these handouts, okay, before I give you, very simple, it's like a form like this. So the sections are there already. Okay, so first one, you have to choose which product. Now you just imagine you are in a company. Maybe let's say you have 100 plus. You say you want to new product 100 plus, or new product pen, new product anything. Okay, what are the things that you can plan to talk about the object? Let's say when it is a new product. Okay, let me give you first. Okay, so the title here will be launching of a new product. Okay, you can write down first, launching of a new product. Then you choose, you can put behind in bracket, what product do you choose? Yeah, what product would you choose to talk about? You want 100 plus, or you want to talk about handphone, or a course, anything. Okay. Then here, so you see here, you see there's a section where there's an opening. Then there's a section about introduction. Then here, I only put 3 main categories but when you go back and use this, it kind of depends on how much time you have. So later on, however much that you can think of, then you will think of that. And then the last part is the conclusion. Okay. Now, I think you guys can work together. Do you want to work together? I think you guys can work together to plan one. Okay, so that you can share ideas. Okay, what are the things? What type of opening you might want to have?
Okay, we discuss.
Then what are the main points there? Okay, this one need more time because you have to plan. So I will give you about 10 minutes and see how it goes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's say if you choose a handphone or something, you can search online to find, the features of the handphone to put in there. Yeah, you can change your setting. Yes. No, yes. Very calming music.
Marketer, how want to promote 100 plus?
Start out with a hook.
What hook?
天气很热。
Just drink it.
我不是看
Yeah.
joke 呗，是
No lah, not necessarily
Anything
joke lah. Can anything.
你这个是要
Opening.
要做 PowerPoint 还是
No lah, right.
在讲话的时候
How we're going to present. When you are thirsty, think about 100 plus.
You can.
opening slide
Okay.
hook 可以啊，
可以。
那就写 open with
你要怎样呢？
Yeah, you can write down which one. Then after that you describe.
的沙漠怎么讲？
Desert.
哎，不要护了，不要护了。
Imagine. Imagine. You are in a desert.
很渴。
Imagine.
是甜品
SERT.
一个 S 而已 S 甜品
SERT. You are thirsty. 然后怎样？然后就确实 Dear God, I'm so thirsty. Suddenly. 好笑，随便你写，这是什么事啊？Look down. Yeah. 可以找开呀。Battery. Okay. Intro 呢？为什么 intro？ I think you have to introduce a bit like history. Ideas opening for those refreshing and energizing. Refresh and energize. 这是什么 ？Introduction. 为什么 introduction？ 为什么不是 cola？ Less sweet 哦，比较甜。好像100号是什么好处？结束就是结束。我们是不是已经讲好了？可以。
Point 1, point 2, point 3哦，
就是结束一些结束，直接写
Point 1结束，Point 2这个特别的。那你写英文呢？
然后为什么？
那个它是 top choice among 这么多啊，这可以这样讲。
Top consumer choice。
top consumer choice，因为要喝它咯。
第三比较健康，
就是结束哦。
对呀，
它没有 caffeine，
没有 caffeine。
它可以。
为什么不是选 coffee？ 为什么选 breakfast？
它给 energy，它是无机品。哦，有写了这个没有 introduction 是在介绍它的 background
就是咯，我也是讲，
所以这个是 background
这边。
100号的公司。
Do you need the slides for introduction?
它是 F&A
是 FMA 哦，
是，
这样就写 company
等一下这
background。
边写了 Hydra Semula Bertenaga Sugar Refresh。对对对，
你在哪？这上去这那个表演这光。
哦，
就讲它是 launch in Malaysia，
哦，这个 Malaysia，
在我们那
它 low calorie 哦，哎有 calorie 耶，
有它有
64哎，
不可以喝。
可以完全了。
一天都没有分那么多。
这是
你 compare. 你 compare.
怎么办？看这个好嘞，这是看汽水，这个好过这是新的嘞，
所以
又看
回来啊，
这大了有咩？
哎，菊花茶50卡路里而已耶。
这比较小哦，
哎，
那个比较大。
You cannot compare like that. That one is for sport energizer.
325 ml.
This one
250. This
Cristiano.
one got sugar more right?
Yeah, of course.
哎
OK，我们3个 point 想到了。
OK，然后讲
This one got more sugar
就是 especially hot day 咯，真的
hot day，hot day 或者是运动的时候。
Yeah.
Hot day, sport day, any day, anytime, anywhere, no problem.
Everywhere. OK，top consumer choice 是什么？
因为它没有反效果 no caffeine, 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 no sugar,
有sugar
no sugar, 有 sugar.
Trusted brand.
哦，trust。
它被谁 trust？
Consumer. 因为它历史这边有看嘛，1983，100年了。
OK，
100年了。Good point. Refreshing. Proof 的 proof 的什么？它有文凭的吗
Hydration.
reduce
Hydration. What else? Stay focus 哦，focus back. Perform better.
OK，conclusion。
conclusion 是什么？Just drink 100 plus.
Conclusion.
Teacher, can we see conclusion?
Okay.
Tell a story.
You can decide what type, how do you want to end.
有吗？
Let me search.
Tell a story.
Summarize the key point。
可以。
Or maybe you can present a call to action.
每天喝100包。
Summarize the key point. 一天一苹果，医生够熬喂。
Yeah, like
100号医生够熬喂。
like the Milo. Find Milo.
Okay. 100 plus a day. Doctor 够熬喂。Doctor 熬喂。
Powerful quote 哈。
But powerful quote, you have better search. Cannot by quote by.
Present a call to action。
Yeah 咯。
Yeah, acknowledge others sometimes like, oh, I thank my mother, my father. Yes. rhetorical question.
Can you?
That one is a question that cause people to also think. It's almost like the beginning where you say what if, but it's the end where they end with a question like that. Make people think even more.
他们有自己的那个口述，不是像口拉那样每次广告啊。或者是讲 stay active with， 要怎样讲？他们有自己的。
I think probably the call to action might be easier than a quote.
Easier than quote.
And then you want to say something like this. But this one don't have.
Stay hydrated, stay safe.
There's a 3 word.
这3个字，
这3个就是 summarize 他们的 key
summarize key point 对。
It's also, I think they're also using like a motto or something like that.
它有 slogan 呢。
你可以写它
Unleash your inner voice。
写它 slogan。通常那些 drinks 啊，他们有自己的那些 quotes 啊是什么的？ 在那个
Unleash your inner
potential。为什么100？为什么它叫100号？
为什么要叫100号？
因为它有100 years of。
没有啦，它一开始就叫100号了。什么？为什么它的突然叫做100号？
后来这首歌什么 ？Test the village，
unique bravo。
它具有功能体体液内实的餐后压，可加速人体对食物的吸收。
对，它有很多那个口味。
这个是 first isotonic beverage。
没有写为什么叫100号啊？
没有吗？
为什么叫100号？Why is it called？
你看他们还有就是这样 set high
It's created and launched in 1983 in both Malaysia and Singapore。1983啊？
这是 SOP。对
1983年。
谁说100年啊
？1983哦，不知道他那边写什么100年没看到。
哦，它是1983做，但是它是为了纪念 commemorate 100 years of Fraser and Dave education。
所以这个是他为什么叫100？
纪念他的
纪念
名字哈。
谁啊？他纪念谁 ？Fraser。
我不明白。
纪念 Fraser。
后面2个是什么意思？
名字应该是人啊。
人啊。
应该是。
你们知道他的 competitor 是谁吗 ？Red Bull。
Oh, interesting.
Monster beverage。
可以放这边，可以讲。
competitor。
100号的 headquarter 在新加坡哎。
哦。
对，在新加坡。他那个什么 Monster beverage 第一次听到。
对啊 ，Monster。
Hey, just now the纪念的 commemorate that one is like quite an interesting story. So if you want to end with that also can.
这个有看过，
但是好像还有卖。
Main competitor 是 H2O， which is manufactured by Yo Hepson。在新加坡的 main competitor 是 H2O 啊。H2O 是现在看我们 PP 的
那个 mineral water 是吧？
我有看过
啊，它的那个
哇，100号有4个口味哦。
你可以讲吗？就是commemorate
100周年哦。
commemorate 那个谁啊？该professor 哈。
可是他是 preservation
I think so。
走一上去。那个 authorized distributor 还有在加拿大哦，还有在 British，
应该够了啊。
够了啊。这是 present 吗
？Now I want you to kind of like determine how long will the one that you prepare right now, how long will it take? You try to estimate and see.
要多久时间
If
10 minutes.
maximum 10 minutes.
Minimum 3 minutes. 哎，不是，3 minutes 可以讲完。如果要10 minutes 要讲故事
elaboration
要 elaborate。可以有讲小时候的故事咯，生病的时候。
So I want you to kind of like decide. Let's say no, you just write here. Yeah, I'm not going to ask you to present that, but I'm just going to ask you to share what you have prepared, and then you have to tell us like, oh, how long will this? Because this is just making a structure, ma. So how long have you determined your presentation will take? How long do you plan to take?
5到10分钟。
Okay, you guys are ready?
Yeah.
I'll turn off the music. Okay, I think you can send one person to kind of, I think just one person to read it out. Don't have to stand up lah.
Okay, Betty. Betty, okay. Just read out.
Yeah.
Like telling you what is our.
Yes.
Okay. Our group decided to come up with title presentations named launching of a new product 100 plus. And we were planning to have an opening with imagine you are at the desert. You are at the desert and you are damn thirsty. No water. Then you turn your eyes to the sky. Because nothing else to see, man. Then you are like, God, I am dying. Suddenly, 100 plus fall from heaven. Right in front of you. Sorry. Right in front of you. So, and then drink off. So boring only.
Just drink only? Just drink only?
Imagination, yeah.
Just drink.
So fresh.
So refreshing.
Okay.
Thank God, huh? Oh yeah, thank God. Thank God. And open it up, blah, blah, blah. And
You want to demo?
go guess or not?
Demo.
You 气的嘛这个
Guess you? Yeah.
Yes. You come out. Then
Meaning it come out from the can, right?
yeah, because it fall from heaven ma. Already said a lot.
Oh, okay.
So fall, pop fall out. Then start drinking. Then suddenly, a brand new person.
Wow, transform.
Yeah, transform.
Dramatic, very dramatic opening, right? So why do you choose the very dramatic opening?
Because I think when I was in my class, my lecturers always say exaggerate. Means 你要夸大 the product. So this is exaggerate lah. Like after you drink, you will be a whole new person. So you are persuasive to them. Then people will feel, wow, this 100 plus much more powerful. They will go and buy.
So
Only very important.
very good. So that very dramatic one,
Yeah.
it also kind of attract people, right?
And kind of make them laugh, I think. Especially the one that, 100 plus from heaven. No one really come from heaven, right? Yeah, very dramatic.
Good. Yeah. So you see, you combine a few. You combine imagine. You combine humor, make it funny also. And then you make it very dramatic.
Is it a hook also?
Yeah, it's kind of like a hook because very dramatic, ma.
Good job, teamwork.
Very good.
Thank you, teacher. You teach one.
Continue.
What? Introductions. So we have to talk about background. So F&N company, 100 plus is part of F&N. No. 100 plus is the product of F&N company, and this company headquarters is in Singapore and also branches in Malaysia. It is isotonic beverage. It is the first isotonic beverage to be launched in Malaysia. So that is his most attractive things is an isotonic drink without caffeine.
So it's different from other soft drinks.
It's not orange juice.
It's not just a soft drink. Right?
Yeah, it's not.
Is it a soft drink?
Is it a soft drink?
I think yes.
Oh, sorry, it is a soft drink. But it's also an isotonic drink. Don't ask me what's the difference. Ask me. It's both. Yeah, it's both.
Yeah, it's both. It is a soft drink, but it's different from others that it is also an isotonic drink, right? Others are not, right?
Yeah,
Very good.
Correct. Very smart.
Okay.
We also introduction want to talk about the competitors.
Yes.
And competitors is H2O from Singapore, Red Bull, Red Bull 蛮牛. Yeah. And Black Monster. 3 main competitors. You know why? It's good to introduce about competitor, so people will know where to put your 100 plus positioning in your mind. Marketing.
Wow.
So they sort of know already. Wow, 100 plus is from this category. You cannot compare with cola or orange juice. Yeah, it's as high level as Red Bull, because Red Bull is so famous. Yeah. So end of my introduction.
Okay. So then the next one is the first category.
Main point or category 1 will be, our main point is
thirst quenching.
thirst quenching. quenching.
Yeah.
解暑。
解渴。
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 那我解暑在哪里？
No 解渴。
哦，解渴。So the supporting details will be during a hot day, sport day, exercise day, anywhere, everywhere you can drink. Yeah.
Many situations, right?
Yeah.
And then?
Number 2.
Okay.
Point number 2 will be, it's top consumer choice. Why no caffeine? Whether you are sensitive, not sensitive, can sleep, cannot sleep, you can drink 100 plus. In the midnight also can drink.
Oh, okay.
It's low sugar. Yeah. See? A whole bottle only 15.9 gram. Yeah, low sugar. Okay? It's a trusted brand. Its reputation is so good already. F&N is such a big beverage company. So coming out of F&N, 100 Plus is a very trusted company. Indeed, you see there's a logo here. Pilihan lebih sehat, healthiest choice. So it's recognized already. See who
It's
they put
healthier.
this logo here? Only 100 Plus there.
So
Yeah.
Compare with Red Bull, this one has lower sugar, right?
Yeah.
Red Bull very sweet, right?
And you know what? Red Bull yeah, not nice at all. Not nice.
It make you cannot sleep, right? There is caffeine.
I have heart palpitation.
Aiyo, dangerous.
From Red Bull. So those people that got addicted, they drink Red Bull every day. My colleagues, last time, they have to drink Red Bull every day, my boss. Especially when they're tired, I'm serious. And all the vending machine, Red Bull.
Aiyo.
Yeah. It becomes a coffee. It's like a coffee to them.
It's like something they depend on.
Yes, yes. Somehow they feel it's very nice. So it depends on. And it's it got unique flavor and taste. This one I couldn't agree more because 100 plus is not sweet and it tastes like 7-Up, but it's not sweet. 7-Up. You know what I mean, right? You drink before, so you try it. So make point category 3 it's refreshing and energetic drink. Especially you are down, very down, you need 100 plus. Very happy, you celebrate with 100 plus. Very depressed, you also need 100 plus. Very emotional, you even need 100 plus.
Wow, very good marketing.
Yeah. See, then you feel what to buy, right? So hydration, you are very hydrated, 100 plus. You cannot focus, 100 plus. You want to perform better, it gives you confidence. So conclusion, it kills you mentally, physically, and mentally. Yeah. So after drinking 100 plus, you can present better.
Okay. How is your conclusion?
Yeah, my conclusion is we will summarize all the key points. Like we have 3 key points, right? We'll summarize and we will use, is it slogan? Quotations. We will use a slogan. The slogans of 100 plus. Because 100 plus got a very good slogan. It's called Unleash Your Inner Potential.
Wow.
So it means your hidden potential that nobody ever find out, right? 100 plus can help. So yeah, we will end with this slogan.
Yeah, so just now when you were discussing, you can sit down, Just now when you were discussing, there was also an interesting story, right? About the name 100, right? Commemorate the anniversary. So that one, if you want to choose that one, also another type of either introduction or conclusion that you can use. Because just now you guys were wondering also 100, where does it come from? 100 years? 100 what? So after that you found out, you guys were also like, whoa, very interesting. So very good with your work at the structure. So you have 3 categories, right? 3 categories. Your categories will be mostly about the benefits of 100 plus, right? And also benefits, also the different types of 100 plus also. And then what are the contents inside, right? About the health, the sugar level, no caffeine, so there are these areas that you can separate in. So just now you chose 3 benefits. Next time there are other parts where you can categorize different ways of category. That's why I said you have to determine. Just now you guys chose to write about 3 benefits. You can also choose to talk about like maybe the story will be perhaps the first point. First category will be history of 100 plus, or even your background can also go here. And then after that here you can talk about the drink sugar level,
content function.
Yeah, and then or maybe benefits. So these are different ideas of categories that you can put. Then so there are different ways. So those will give very different kinds of insight. So it also kind of depends on who you are going to talk to.
How about storytelling? Can be conclusion also.
Can.
Because now like we bring our kids to doctor if they're lao sai, right? Doctor asks us to give kids 100 plus. Yeah. Doctor say just drink 100 plus. If kid even adult, doctor will will advise you to continue to drink 100+.
Yeah, throat pain, lao sai lah, diarrhea.
I'm not sure, but lao sai for sure. Last time
Fever.
my cousins 他的胃有虫嘛 then very weak 啦 doctor also say just continue to drink 100+ at the hospital because 100+ just somehow can 补充
It rehydrate your body also.
so doctor always ask
是没有药哦，不需要什么药。
just need to give
Probably need to rehydrate the body because when we sick, our body will actually remove a lot of water content. So we have to replenish. So very good work on your presentation structure. We will continue to look at the different other things.